Hey, yo, back in the thing, man. Said Talk Podcast. Listen, check this out, man. I got Rob in the building, aka the Robber. Yo, I'm talking
You
about.
already know what's good.
Not much, man. Look, I appreciate you, man, for sliding through, coming to the studio. Hey, this is a hard man to catch. This is a busy man. It's a busy man right here, man.
Yeah. We made it happen though. You know, man. Shit, working is hard, man.
Working is hard. But yeah, I'm just glad, man, you was able to slide through, man, your busy schedule. Greatly appreciated, bro. But speaking of that, man, tell the people your name, tell the people about yourself, man.
Oh, man, I'm the Robber. I'm from Frisco, Lakeview, California, you know.
Hey, yo.
I still do music, man. I was in a group called the Killer Squad. If you didn't know, I done stuff with Cell C, Juice, Messy Marv.
Keys, man.
My big brother Killer Keys was one of the big people behind a lot of stuff, but it goes down the line. That's what it is. Frisco, Cat, Lakeview, man.
All day. So we're gonna get right into it, man. So how did you even get that name, the Robber? How did it come about? It's kind of obvious.
Okay. So it really came from two people that gave me the name. It originally came from, it was Cam City,
okay,
and Boo Banger.
Okay.
They actually wrote a rap for me back in the days, bro. This was like 96, 97, something like that, or maybe even later than that, probably like 98, 99. This one still was rapping off the karaoke machine.
Okay.
So they had wrote a rap for me, and it was like something. My name is the Robber. So, and ever since then, it stuck with me, and I just always been rolling with it. But people that did not know, those were the two people who gave me that name.
That's solid though. That's crazy, because you hear the Robber this, the Robber that. Nah. It was the Robber. Then I love the intro, man, when he getting ready to get on his verse. The Robber,
I've done some things with my time, but you know how it go, man. I ain't mean to, And then what really messed it up though, even worse, was when I was younger, I wound up catching a case when I was in juvenile.
Okay.
The first cases I ever caught, probably, and it was for rapper.
Man.
Yeah, man.
So that connection to Manny, man.
Yeah.
I remember a time though, it was crazy, man. Like I say, so this one of my big homies. I remember, me and his brother, man, we locked in.
Oh man.
And
then me and what made it even crazier is me and your brother
locked in too.
Well, man, come on now. Yeah. we didn't vow to a brotherhood together, man, like on some fraternity type shit back in the days when we was younger. The kudos.
Facts.
So this goes, man, it's crazy.
Yep, and so it go real deep, man. And we was young dudes really outside. And at the time, so this is my question, man, because I never even had the opportunity to ask this. At a time when we were younger, y'all would not let us out on the block.
And see, that was because we still had that type of mentality that when we came outside and the big homies was outside, they would be on that type of time with us.
Yeah.
It wasn't no hanging like it was cool like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they never know what was going to go down. We felt the same way. Hell no.
Yeah.
That's not going down. We not doing that. Y'all go have fun, mess with some females, play some hoops, because that's what y'all supposed to be up to at the age. Chilling, still be able to be a kid. That's what's wrong with a lot of the kids now. They not being able to be kids. They already, they just straight to being grown. So
facts.
That's all they know, and it's sad. But
yeah,
that was a difference, and now it's no more of that period. They, the generations done got worse. I don't know what happened, but it's crazy.
Yeah, definitely. And that was huge respect though, because we didn't know, right? So this is what we're seeing from our young eyes, and we're like, man, look at the big homies, or man, they always outside, or and I know you say, man, go out, play hoops, get girls, but the girls was loving the D-boys, and so we was like, we can't get the girls either, because we ain't selling no D, you know what I'm saying? So that was, much respect on that. And as obviously as we get older, a lot of times it has to do with the environment too. Sometimes you can't help but to do what you need to do, to get money. You can't help but to do what you need to do. If somebody's coming at you beef-wise, you know, it's a life or death. You know, it's kind of like, well, I got to get you before you get me, you know. And this kind of lead to another point. I remember we was chilling, man, one day without too much details, man, on Ramsell. And there was a bunch of us in the house, you know, we had the young homies, but you had a family that was in the house, you know, with other kids, and then you had the big homies.
Yeah.
And there was a time, man, we heard, and let me know if you remember this too. So like we heard pop, 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 pop. And I mean like you feel me? We had Scrooge, you know, like y'all really came into protector mode. Like, I mean, especially you, bro. You turned into Spider-Man, and you was like, hold on, nigga, stay here. You know what I'm saying? Like everything was in order, bro. But that was it was crazy.
It's an instinct for me with kids. Period. I don't know what it is, but like it's not just kids, or even it's my peers that's younger than me. It's the kids, and it's just like an instinct for me. Period. I can't. It's like it's something I can't explain, but it's like a certain instinct with me. Like you can then do something to me, but these kids or somebody younger than me, like, hold on, bro, it's not finna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's not finna go down. I don't know what it is, but that's just something I got in my heart. That's all I've always been.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but yeah.
That's dope though.
Yeah.
So what made you start going into music? Like when would you start really rapping?
It's really Pops. It's Pops, and then you got Cool Net, and then you had C Fresh too.
Mm-hmm.
And then when IMP first had started and they was doing their stuff, a lot of their stuff they would come over and they'd be doing at the house in Diamond Heights. We stayed in Diamond Heights. This, you know, and this where all the stuff was being done. And so this I always see my dad DJ, and you know, they over there talking about music or doing music, trying to come up with, you know, what samples they want to use, whatever. I'm always around it.
Yeah.
You know, like this was something that it was just embedded in me. My dad, he really loved music hella much. You know, they said, you know, back in the days, he didn't give a damn about how he dressed, none of that shit. Like, he was just mainly on, I want the new record. He got out a new record, and he was going to St. Michael's at the time.
Okay.
You know, so it's mainly, but, you know, and then what it did, it trickled down to me, what you always see me with when I was younger, the radio.
Yep.
So that, it's really Pops, and then it goes to Nut, you know, his energy and the C Fresh energy, like just seeing them, and it was just mainly all that, you know, that whole thing. Even gotta give a shout out to even Stingy, the other DJ that's like my big one too. You feel me? Like it's just, I was around this. I love music.
Yeah.
A lot of men on my dad's side have a love for music because of my dad.
Okay.
Because of Pops. It's like just something he always been like that.
That's dope. When do you feel like it was like that turning point? You say, you know what? I'm about to really take this serious.
Bruh, me already was taking this serious. They don't even know, right? Let me tell you something cold. People don't even know about this. It was a tape me and Ron did. This one everybody used to do. One radio to the next radio. Mm-hmm. You got your beat, you got your vocals on another radio. Press record, press play. Feel me? Man, when I tell you, I let my dad hear this. We had an album. We was recording off all the instrumentals. You feel me? You know, you get the singles with the instrumental. That's how we rapping over everything. But we saying some outrageous stuff we ain't supposed to be talking about. We was probably like, hey, 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't supposed to be. So we let Pops hear. Pops like, man, y'all ain't keeping this. Hell no. I'm gonna mess around, have to go, you know, they gonna call CPS on me, man. You know, they gonna take y'all. Bro, I was so serious about it. I had to, you know how the tapes came, the cassettes came?
Yeah.
I took a piece of gray tape.
Yeah.
I put me and Ronald, we got a picture. It was a picture of me and him. I cut out around it, and I put the tape on there.
Yeah.
And I taped it to the front of the thing, to the cassette tape, and I put the tape in there, and that was our album.
Jeez.
I was not playing.
That's
I swear
dope.
we was probably like 8, 9 years old. Yeah, about 8, 9 years old. If I was 9, he was 7, about to be 8.
Yeah.
So,
dang, that's crazy. That's
yeah,
dope.
when Pops heard that, he'll tell you to this day, he was like, I kept that damn tape too. We was on there cussing like you thought we was grown. It was like sailors, bro. It was mainly, but yeah, it was. I after I found out that we could do it from radio to radio, and then, you know, then my love for music, I didn't care, and it was always in me. But it really got serious I want to say probably about, because Keith and Camden was really more serious than me. About, like, I really wanted to do it. I was hella pumped about it, but they was like students in the game that already like came to the game and already had, like, you draft a player from college, like, damn, bro, how you already got it already? Like, I had to get polished up. Yeah. And then once I got polished up, now it's something different, you know. But they was like the ones that already had it. So even like Luch, like just certain, you know, they already had their little. So I had to get that right, and then once I got right, I was better. But yeah, I was just serious, but it was probably like about, let's say probably about 99.
Okay.
99, 2000. That's when I tried it. But see, it was mainly because I was still doing my D-boy thing. Yeah. But then I'm still doing the, you know, so it was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Yeah. Then certain times I would go to sessions and I would be around shit and they would not put me on nothing. Yeah. So, you know, I'd be like, man, you know what, bro? It's good. You feel me? Like, I ain't tripping. But Keith always used to push the issue for me. He used to be like, nah, we put Rob on this. Yeah. Rob is getting on this. And that's what kind of made me get more serious too and be on it even more. Like a lot of them Selsky mixtapes. Yeah. Keith used to be pushing the line like, come on, Shell, like nigga you tripping, like them classics. Like the back-to-back song we got. Yeah. He pushed the line for that. Yeah. He was not playing with Shell, we putting this on here. Rob, it's me and Rob, we doing this. We sat there, we sat down, we wrote that thing, smoked our little weed, whatever, and they did the damn song. Man, that's solid. Yeah. Have you ever thought about this? This is crazy. So you said you had a picture, you taped it, right, to cassette tape. Did you ever thought about using that picture for like your album? I probably can't find the thing. I don't know what my dad did. Pops got it. He got it for sure. In a store somewhere. He gonna be like, I don't know where the fuck last one is. I don't know where that goddamn tape at. I don't know where it's at. Must be about some shit. 37 years old. No, I was playing. Nah, I could ask him though and just see though. I'm telling you, that'd be dope. That would be hard. Yeah, that'd be fire, bro. But yeah, so right, you got a little brother in the game, saw the same stuff. You know, for you though, right, as a big brother. So like, obviously, you and my brother was locked in. When I started hooping, right, it was a proud moment for him. He started rapping, I started rapping. It was a proud moment for him, but I never really took it serious. But he was always like, dang, this little nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can kind of go in. Like, what's your thoughts or inspiration, like, that you get from your brother, seeing him coming up the same way, seeing him, you know, spitting the bars, you know, the whole swag, everything. Ronald he's different. That's what it is, you feel me? So it's a whole, like, he always was the type of person, I don't know what it was, but the way he is, you know, he was ill with his, like, I don't know, he remind me like not exactly like, but he like an Andre Nicotina type. They're the same sign, bro. They're Pisces. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, bro. Okay. So it's like, he's like the way he think. And Pops used to always be like, man, I'm telling y'all, Ronald gonna be like the, cause that's when G Unit was like, yo, he gonna be like the game and y'all, I'm telling you, like if you ever do something, y'all do Killer Squad, y'all put him or whatever you'll get him in. I'm telling you, he gonna be the one, watch him under. It's just something that always stuck out about him, but that's how he is. He's other, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ronald, that's the soul brother. Freestyle every time. We used to just be out, bro. We'd hit the freestyle. But that's something that me and him used to do. Yep. And then they had tapes too. We used to do this thing. Used to be me. My dad used to be the DJ. And it'd be Uncle Marcus. Okay. Cam. Sometimes his sister Chantel. Me. Ronald. And Keisha and them was small. Yeah. Keisha and O'Shea was small. Shay was like a baby there. I swear, and we'd go in the back. My dad had all the DJ equipment set up. We'd go in the back. So we stayed down with the park station. Okay. Yeah. That's when y'all really used to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was mainly. We go down there, bro, like on Sundays. And Pops would put on hella instrumentals. And we'd be in there freestyling. And be rap. Everybody be rap, passing around the mic. We freestyling. That's mainly, bro. He had a verse back then on a song that Aunt always loved. He always do. Yeah. He talked about him. He was freestyling. He said how he went to go get some weed, and then he got into it, and nigga, he had to stab him in the head, and then after he stabbed him in his head, he rolled off and did something, but the way he explained the story was so smooth, and he was freestyling, and that's when he just had chipped his tooth, and he kept hitting his Bluetooth with the microphone.
Yeah.
But it's hard though, bro. I swear, it's hard. If we could ever find that, that's some of the hardest ever. We was hella young.
Yeah, that's crazy. I do have some like CDs though that we recorded. Remember, we was at the ICY, man, and this I think when I don't know if it was Ruckus or All was engineers at that time, but there was one, bruh. I mean, we had somebody from the Point on there, somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Everywhere, yeah.
And then Tef, boy, this dude, I mean, he said names, everything, you know, and everybody was just like, yo, this is fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that whole push, man. But y'all definitely got in your genes. But look, this is off the fly, man. I'm going to test something out. You feel me? Because look, this is a little instrumental. You feel me? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm about to drop some bomb with freestyle. You know what I'm talking about? Look, check it. Hey, look. Man, we chilling in the studio. I'm chilling with Big Bro. I'm over here. Look, man, I'm trying to get dough. Look, on the podcast. Look who we coming back in the ride, man. I don't even know, though. I'm just rapping and trying to get my flow, though. I'ma really pass it on to Robber. Listen, we over here. Me, I'm trying to get them commas. Yeah, I'm on the bed, man. I'm really, with no fear. Okay, yeah, I'm out, though.
Little bro try to set me up for failure. Hoes out try to set me up for failure. Let me tell you something. I ain't never been bluffing. Real nigga, and I ain't with the handcuffing. Hey, I'm just a bachelor, baby. Keep it so real. I'm a player, baby. Off the top of the dome, I do it major, baby. Never been a sucker. Don't try to play me, baby. Let's keep it 100. That mean that's 2. I'm so rude. Hey, I'm so cool. I'm so smooth. But I can snap and I can get so grimy. My young niggas know they right behind me. I'm slimy. But I'm not a snake though. Real nigga. And I don't fuck with no fake though. No fake hoes. My real niggas, no fake bros. And I stand on log 10. I break though. Break though.
Okay, bro. That boy killed it.
Some love, just love, man. You know?
He killed it. See, I just set him up. You know what I'm saying? I said whatever just to kind of pass him through.
Yeah, man. He set me up for failure right here, yo.
But hey, that was fire.
It's cool, you know. Right? Shit, I wasn't expecting that, you know.
I wasn't even expecting it. Look.
You wasn't expecting it. You already had that in the works. Now, hey, first thing I thought about when he said this interview about to be legendary, I see why. They got some shit up his sleeve. Should have known. God damn it, been like this since he was younger. God damn it. No, I was playing. Man.
Oh, but that was fire though, man. Like, and so speaking on music, right? You just dropped a freestyle. I was off the dome. Look, for y'all watching, man, and listening, that was random. Like, that, you know, that wasn't scripted. That wasn't a plan. You feel me? But speaking of the music, like how? So you were in the Killer Squad and stuff like that. Like, how did that come about? But then also, like, what made everybody go their separate ways too?
What it is, the Killer Squad came together. Me and Keith was already doing shit, and then Cam started hearing the shit. Scrooge used to always be writing shit, but Scrooge would be like, I'm not really, you know, y'all do this shit, you know. I'm with y'all, but I rap. But he would drop verses on certain shit. He would still rap, you know, here and there. But he'd be like, you know. And then Cam started hearing. I started to go by Cam's with my radio, and I'd be playing the song that me and Keys did off his karaoke machine. And when we go by there, he'd be like, "Man, where you doing all this at?" And what happened was, Sel left a beat machine at Keith's house, and we used to be making beats over there. Cam, when Cam got a hold of it, Cam used to already be making beats on the keyboard at home, hella much. So once he fucked around and seen that Sel had the beat machine, he went over there and started making beats, and they start coming up with shit, bro. And that's what had formed that. And then some shit had happened. That's when the little shit had happened with the Sunnydale Lake when we was younger shit. Yeah. And it was the 4th of July. I never forget that shit. And we was down the street hollering. We was talking and shit. We was chilling and we seen Lucci. She was like, bruh, hey, bro, you know what? Fuck that, bro. You about to start rapping with us, bruh. Because we already heard them on the Groundhog shit. I'm like, man, nah, fuck that shit. You feel me? Like, you about to rap with us, nigga. So that's how that formed, you feel me? And then, like I said, Scrooge was already locked in, like, basically. So out of all them, though, when it first really started, me, Scrooge, we was not taking that shit serious like that.
Yeah.
I was going to Job Corps still, so I couldn't do hella shit I wanted to do. Scrooge was doing this shit still in there, like just being on the block and in the hood getting money. And Cam, Keith, and Luch used to be with Sale recording the hella shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Killer Squad shit.
Mm-hmm.
But the shit never came out. So what we wind up doing is when Keith started getting his shit popping hella more, we started being hella shit like, you know, like Sale would be doing the mixtapes. He'll put, you know, have us on songs and shit with him. But he started doing his own shit, started popping, and Cam got the little deal with Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody started, so we was like, fuck it. This is when we about to start pushing our shit through.
Yeah.
Because niggas was screaming that shit like on the Sale album, on Sale mixtapes, like, you feel me? The Sale and Keith album I meant to say, like, niggas saying Killer Squad on that shit, you feel me? But there still wasn't nothing out.
Yeah.
So when we got the deal with Brown and shit and started doing all that, that's what formed that. But I feel like what broke us up was really like when everything started happening.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? When certain shit started going on. When Keith's been on the run, going to jail, fucking Cam with the situation, you know.
Yeah.
You know, this bullshit. Then he wound up going to jail, and it's just everybody shit. You feel me? I was in and out of jail. Shit. It just was crazy.
Yeah.
It was it was a point in time, I if I'm not mistaken, shit, it was probably a point in time we all was down, and like Lucha and Scrooge was probably the only niggas that was out.
Yeah.
Like, this shit was bad, bro.
Yeah, dang. That's crazy, cause that group, bruh, it was so fire. Like every, you know what I'm saying, artist, the lyrics, and then it hit different when you from the hood too. Like when you from there and then you see y'all elevating the music, but then y'all see us growing up, like it hit different for us hearing it, like, you know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere. We used to get haircuts, you know, in a different city or, you know, out in a point or something like that. But people like, oh, what's the you slapping the Killer Keys? Like you slapping, you know what I'm saying, the Killer Squad and things like that. Like, that's what's up, man, blah, blah, blah. But like, it was definitely impactful, man, for sure.
It was that Cam City goddamn Hood Is Me shit.
Oh, yeah.
That's what set the goddamn tone.
Yep. And that thing was fire too. Shit. So, okay. And everybody, like you say, kind of in and out of jail, you know, just things kind of happening. So, like, after that, right, so everybody started going their different ways. And like I say, man, R.I.P. Killer, man. What still motivated you to be like, you know what? I'm about to drop my albums. I'm about to drop my singles.
I had already, remember, if you tripped on it, I already was doing that before we even dropped our tape.
Okay.
I dropped Mr. 6823 before we dropped the tape. That was my first mixtape.
Yep.
So regardless of what was going on, like, I did kind of like stop for a minute because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like when I dropped the Young Nigga music tape, like, I really had the ball for me. Like, everybody was paying attention.
Yep.
And then you feel me, like Doom and Timmy, they was doing their shit crazy. Like, everybody was like, oh, Tef had his shit going, even though Moot, you know, Young Montana, even though he ain't from over there, you feel me, he's still affiliated with us. But he was dropping shit, so we all doing, everybody was like a whole in-house thing. Everybody was moving. So that shit was, that was what was doing. And then I kind of like stopped doing shit for a minute. So
yeah,
kind of fucked everything off. Wind up going back to jail again, being goofy, but yeah, that never happened again though.
Yeah.
You know, everybody make mistakes, but nah.
Definitely. And then you brought up Mr. Brown, you know, R.I.P. to Mr. Brown.
Man, Mr. Brown, come on, man.
You know, they was over, you know, the Inner City Youth, the ICY.
Yep.
So for those that don't know, man, like, they came together, they whole family really just kind of came together and really started this Inner City Youth, right?
Yep.
For us to kind of come in as young kids growing up in there.
Have somewhere to go, a safe haven, basically.
Exactly. Like, how was that impactful for you? And what do you think it has done for you, like, being a part of that?
That was a beautiful thing. I tell people all the time, these kids nowadays, that's what they really need. You know, they don't have that. We was working at 11 years old.
Yep.
12 years old. Like, these kids don't do that now.
Yep.
They chilling in the house or doing this and doing whole bunch of a lot of stuff that ain't got no business. Some of them is handling their business. I can't be mad, but it's crazy now, you know, because back then, yeah, we were every Saturday, we were out cleaning up the streets or whatever, and that's what we did. And even delivering papers during the week. I mean, but that's what we had to do. Yeah. I remember working for OMI after I left them.
Yep.
And we was getting paid what, $5.75 an hour. That was minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
Already.
Damn, man. I'll be looking at that now like, damn.
Already.
Yeah, like that's crazy. $5.75 an hour. We was pumped to get a $200-$300 check.
Yep. Yep.
From Winston.
But do you remember how you received the money though?
We had to we got a paper check, and I'm gonna tell you what we did.
No, hold up. Let's rewind. So, do you remember in the ICY when we do our homework?
You know, I don't want to hear. Hold on. And what happened?
We I
love Miss Austin to death. What happened? You was there for that one? When we was getting paid on Saturday? And she tried to jip me around them?
Hey, I was right there.
You was there? Yeah. What'd she say?
I'm talking about where after she pulled her sock out.
Yeah, out her titty, nasty. And then said, what she told me, well, you remember that one?
No, I don't remember that.
I don't think dude, she tried to tell me and Ronald, y'all only get $6 today. And must have dropped like an extra $10 on the ground when she was paying somebody. Yeah. So I picked it up. I gave Ronald his $5. I took my $5. So we had our $11.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not gonna do that. I said, what I ain't gonna do?
Oh man, bro.
Then I think she tried to call home on us, and she had to call. She called, and when she called, my grandma and them came down there. My grandma used to go to church with Miss Austin. She told me, you don't be doing that to them kids. How you gonna penalize these kids for talking class for their little money?
Yeah.
This they little couple dollars they get. You give them their money.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
And I love Miss Austin to death.
Yeah, nah, most definitely. Yeah, I definitely did hear that part. But yeah, for where it was coming from, see, not only were we working, you know, as teenagers, you know, but it was coming from the, you know, from the breast, you know, she pulled it out the bra and was like, that same sock, you know, and paying everybody, man. But overall, like, that environment, that situation, like, has provided, you know, comfort for us, you know, a place to go, like Robin said, man.
Teach you responsibility, man, all that.
You know, and then it grew too. Like, it went from different spots, you know, still in the hood, but then like it started to grow a little bit. Like, what people don't know is
Brown too. A lot of different neighborhoods. He used to come over there with people we wasn't getting along with.
Yeah.
And have them working with you. Yeah. Like, but Brown, that's how you supposed to do. Brown wanted everybody to stick together, be together. Yep. Brown was like the Martin Luther King
facts
of Lakeview.
Facts.
I'm just being honest.
Big facts.
Or you can even say Frisco.
Frisco, for real.
Because he go anywhere, everywhere. He had you spook like Brown. What did you do with it, bro? We just got into it with them last night. What the hell, bro? You really finna turn down this street?
And his response gonna be like, slow dough better than no dough.
Come on, bro.
If you're old dough, better keep it on the low.
I'm done, bro.
He used to bring us a Clear Lake, man. Like, we was always going places, you know. And so I brought this up because it's a full circle, bro. He put a studio in the inner city youth. It got to a point to where, you know, he's working with engineers. He got plugged. Remember in the Too Short video and Mr. Fab? What people don't know, that school bus came from us.
Yeah, not even that. Everybody think that was Mr. Fab's school bus. Not taking no credit for Mr. Fab.
Yeah.
I love him. But the thing is, that was Mr. Brown bus.
That was.
Man, we used to drive that around all the time.
Yep.
I used to be with Scrooge. It used to be me, Scrooge, Young Montana, Doom. And then sometimes Killer, like, we used to always be in that thing.
Yeah, you know.
But Scrooge always had it too with Brown.
Yep, always, you know. And that, you know, that whole movement, that was during the hyphy movement. So, like, it was perfect, you know, like I say, you know, shout out to Mr. Fab, you know, and Too Short, you know, the squad. But that thing, Mr. Brown was doing big things. and he created that.
And he had that studio in the town then.
Man, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But yeah, man, so that's what I wanted to bring up because that was super impactful, not only for me, But for you and the people, you know, older than you as well, like they kind of kept that going for generations. They had something going at Demon, you know, for a while. Then they kind of brought it over, you know, to Lakeview. But it was just powerful, man.
It originated though in Lakeview.
In Lakeview.
Yeah, it originated on Broad Street, across the street where it was at. When everybody really started coming down to Broad Street.
Okay.
So before Randolph, before all that, people like Matt the Cat, like their age era, so like Cam and on them, they was going over there.
Oh, and it was on Broad.
Yeah, it was on Broad. It was at the old library. This was back in the days, and they wound up getting back in there years later.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, but yeah, man, that's super impactful. And that was huge, you know, just on us. We both grew up in the same hood, man, and saw a lot of the same stuff, you know, because a lot of times it's a cycle, you know, sometimes it's what you see. But if you're not willing to, like, do things differently, like when I really started having a family, like I'm a family of 6, you feel me? So it's like, it changed, like, my thoughts. It changed, like, my actions on what I wanted, you know, for my children. And you have children as well. So it's like, because based off your experience, how you grew up, all that you've been through, like, what thoughts now do you have as a father, you know, towards your children?
It's a whole lot different. It's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
I know that for sure. Me not having kids, it probably wouldn't be the same way of thinking with me having kids. It's totally different. That started when I was 26 though.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to change up, even though I made some mistakes along the way, even going through that till now.
Mm-hmm.
I still, you know, had to maintain. And at the end of the day, what am I doing? I get up and take my butt to work every day and bring my butt home and do what I gotta do. So
Facts.
it's nothing else. It's nothing, you know. I want to say, like, it's nothing that. How I want to put this. It's basically like I would never think like that. You know, basically, it would never be like that again. Just only having kids, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just that that changed my whole mind frame, everything. But it impacted me, like I said, when I was 26. That's when it really happened. When I first had my first child.
Yeah.
You know, my babies, it's all the same. It's, like I said, it's nothing different.
Yeah.
But it is a little different for me now that I do have a daughter. Now that's a little different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at shit a lot different too.
Same here. Yeah, I had 3 boys first and then had my daughter. And just how she is with me, and then knowing how I was with women.
Dude. It's crazy.
I was like, wow, that's insane. Like, and she's more loving. Like, my boys, they'll still fight and punch and stuff. Yeah. But she'll come in, like, she'll give me kisses randomly, or, you know, and it makes me think, like, damn, like, I'll womanize her, or I'll dog a woman, or I'll, you know what I'm saying, and treat this. But it's like, now I gotta, like, teach my daughter when she grows up, because she's gonna come across it. You know, but I guess the good thing is we can give her from the guy's perspective.
Yeah, I don't give a damn.
Yep, exactly, man. But that's powerful, man. I do appreciate you once again coming out. But, like, for those listening again, like, what can you share to them, those who might be still in the hood, who feel trapped, like, who feel like, man, I can't, there's nothing else for me, I gotta die here, or who's looking to do music? Like, what can you share with the people that might be in that situation?
Basically, the people that's trapped and feel that way, you never limit yourself. It's always a way out of anything, and things will get better. And know this also, whatever we're going through, it's always somebody in this world who's going through something that is much worse. So at the same time, you still got to keep your head high, stay strong, and keep pushing forward. I know how it feels, because me having kids and looking at life and how it goes now, sometimes, or a lot of times, I've been ready to be like, hey man, I'm ready to throw in the towel. Like, man, this is too much. Like, but you still have to keep going. You gotta keep striving. For the cats that would trying to do music and stuff, basically, first thing is own your own masters, get you publishing, you know, stuff like that. Make sure all that type of stuff is right. Don't talk about the same stuff everybody else talk about. Try to do something different, you know, come at the game different because everybody's doing the same thing right now. You know, like basically don't be trying to just ride a wave just because of something, you know. Have your own originality, you know, do your own thing. And another thing is stay independent.
Yeah.
That's another thing. And just people, you know, basically in life, like I said, man, you know, just try to just stay on a positive tip. Like, I look at life as like, you know, I'm like, oh man, I did this, bro. I did this. Like, you know, I'll stay on the positive tip. Like, yeah, man. But then it be like bad shit be happening to it. I'd be like, hey, man, like, I'm tired of acting like this. You know, like, bro. Thanks. But then I had to sit back sometimes and I had to realize and talk to myself and I'd be like, bro, you can't be like that because you just did, you know, you doing this or looking out for people that it's going to all just come to you like that. Like, no, bro, you got to just sit back and relax and stuff is gonna come to you, but you can't just be expecting all the time. Be like, oh man, I'm just being honest, bro, because that's how I be thinking sometimes. Like I be like, I don't be on no like negative shit towards nobody or nothing like that. Like, why can't I? You know, you can't expect people be like just like you. You can't expect it. Then I have to really go through it like a coworker. Like I'm hella close with like one of my coworkers at my job. Be hella cool. Like we started there together, so we like a year and like 3 months in there together. So we be chopping up hella shit. He be getting mad. I'm like, man, you gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Like you acting like a kid right now. And then the thing is, people at the job will laugh at him because they know when he gets mad. He's like one of the youngest people up there. Yeah. Like 29. Yeah. So they be like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They like, I'm like, shut your ass up. You ain't finna fight nobody. Like, you tripping, bro. But that's my boy, though. You feel me? But I be like, I be having to tell him. But then I be having to practice what I preach. Yeah. Because I get mad and turn around and be damn to myself. Like, but I suck it up at the end of the day and I do my job because I tell him at the end of the day, don't nobody owe us nothing. Yep. You know what I'm saying? This is a business. This is life. This is how it's going to go. But you got to learn how to. Well, I was reading, there was a post the other day. It's something basically, or not even a post, it was an interview somebody was going through. Learn how to control your emotions. Your emotions that's what's wrong with a lot of the black men and a lot of us minorities, like just period. It's the emotions. We act off our emotions too much. We gotta stop that. Yeah. And I'm a victim of it. I'll raise my head twice if I can. I'm telling y'all now, like for real, man. People used to just play with me just to get me mad. One of the main people that used to do that. Rest in peace and soul. Miss you, brother. Keith. He would do this shit and just tell people like, hey, watch this, y'all. Just do some bullshit, but can't act off our emotions all the time, man. We gotta stop that. And just like I say, try to just keep it on a positive tip, man. You know, that's all I can say to the young cats out there, man. Keep on a positive tip. Keep it about your money. All the beefing and all that ain't worth it. One thing I can tell you like this: I'm not promoting no violence, but if something is to go down like that, make sure it's your immediate family. Like you trying to protect your family. Yeah. Like, anybody that's trying to protect their family, hey man, that's what we gotta do as being black men. But other than that, just being in some shit just because you're homie or this and that, you gotta watch it, bro, because a lot of people have hidden agendas and stuff like that, and now you going through something over nothing. We got kids, we got this. Come on, man, we gotta be stronger, bro. That's all it is. We gotta be smarter. And another thing is too, what I always learned something. 2 words of advice Scrooge always told me, that's some real shit. Is it's not about who harder, it's about who smarter. That's what we gotta be on, man. For real. At
the end of the day, listen, it's not about who harder, it's about who's smarter. Take that, take a picture, write it down. Good thing is you can rewind this too and hear it again, you know. So that's real dope. Once again, man, appreciate you coming on to the studio. This is Said Talk Podcast, baby, and we are out. Listen. Hold up, we out again. Look, you killed it, I'm killing it, man. We going out with the whole 9, man. Look, they say I ain't no rapper. Look, I'm an MC, baby. Hold up, listen, and then we going out with a bang. We over here, man, I'm drinking like that orange bang. I know you feel it though, it ain't no Kool-Aid. Listen, I'm over here, but look, coming with fruit flake. Look, okay, I'm trying to get it together. Look, we over here, baby, changing like the weather. I'm like you over here, like it's money made weather, cause I'm undefeated. I'm 50 and no, baby. Who really can beat it? I'm over here so conceited. Nah, baby, you're cocky. Nah, baby, it's confidence. We over here, little baby. Yeah, she dropping it. She coming back and she popping it. Hold up, I think I'm feeling the groove. I think I'm feeling the move. I'm over here. I'm trying to get the dough. I'm getting it too. I'm doubling it. I'm trying to make the money. I'm bubbling. Okay, okay. I don't know, but I'm gon' know. Yeah, okay, but I'm gon' know. Hey, out, man. Say it to our podcast.
See?